Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the previous class, if you people remind, we discussed about the future value of NOT and the present value of NOT. And this was the formula for calculating the future value of NOT. R1 plus I raised to the power n minus 1 whole divided by I. Then we discussed about the present value of NOT, and this was the formula. Present value of NOT is equal to R1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n whole divided by I. Today we are going to discuss future value of NOT due and present value of NOT due. Just in these two formulas we will add one factor, 1 plus I here and 1 plus I here. Just we will add these two factors here. So it will become future value of NOT due D and present value of NOT due. So this will be the formula for calculating the present value of NOT due and future value of NOT due. Now you will think about this, that why we are adding this factor 1 plus I here and 1 plus I here. So you know about what is NOT due and what is ordinary NOT. Sorry. Now let's check this thing. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose now there is a big difference in ordinary NOT and NOT due. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In ordinary NOT, we are making payment at the end. Suppose $100 payment. So we are making payment at the end of the period. See, 0, 1. See, the year, when the year ends, we made a payment of $100. The year ends, we made a payment of another $100. Similarly, $100 here, $100 here, and $100 here. So this is ordinary NOT. O dot A, ordinary NOT. Now in NOT due, thing is changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now see, in annuity due, we are making payment at the beginning of the period. See here. Similarly, here, see, total payments are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Similarly, payments 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Payments are same, but the payment timing is different. One is at the end of the period. See, we are making payment when the year ends, when the period ends. But here, payment is at the beginning of each period. This is called annuity due. So see now, in this case, on this $100, we will receive interest 1, 2, 3, 4 times. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, the year is ending here. 5. See, in this case, if suppose there is 7% interest, so we are receiving interest on this $100 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. But here we are receiving interest 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. See, here we are receiving interest only 4 times, but here we are receiving interest 5 times on the first $100. Now see the second $100. We are receiving interest 1, 2 and 3 times. See the second payment. But here we are receiving interest 1, 2, 3, 4 times. See, here we received interest 4 times, here 5 times, here 3 times, here 4 times. On this 100, 1, 2, we are receiving interest 2 times. And on this 100, we are receiving interest 1, 2 and 3 times. On this $100, we are receiving interest 1 time. And on this 100, the fourth payment, we are receiving interest 1 and 2 times. On the last 100, we deposit it here. There is no more time. So we are receiving interest here 0 times in ordinary annuity. But in annuity due, see, this is the end of the 5th year. We are receiving interest 1 times. So see, on all these payments of $100, if we are receiving interest 4 times, but in annuity due we are receiving interest 5 times. Here we are receiving interest 3 times, but here we are receiving interest 4 times. 2, 3. So mean we are receiving interest 1 more time. So that's why in ordinary annuity we are not adding 1 plus I, but in annuity due we will add 1 plus I. Why? We will receive interest here 1 more time. See, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 1. So see, we are receiving interest 1 more time in all these cases. So that's why. Now look at the formula. Here in ordinary annuity, this factor was absent, 1 plus I. Why? We were in annuity due, this factor we multiply the whole formula, this one, with this factor. Why? Because we are receiving interest one more times. Now come to the present value. In present value, there is discounting. Discounting means we are calculating the present value. We discussed about this, I am not going in detail. We will calculate present value of this 100, then we will calculate present value of this 100, then we will calculate present value of this 100, then we will calculate present value of this 100, then we will calculate present value of this 100. We discussed about this. So see, we discount it one time, we discount it two times, we discount it three times, we discount it four times, and we discount it five times. Now check out this. So here discounting was for this 100 1 year, for this 100 2 years, for this 100 3 years, for this 100 4 years, and for this 100 discounting was 5 times. Now check this, annuity due 100. So we discount it. See, this is present, so there is no need of calculating present value of this 100. So it will be discounted 0 times. This the second one, it will be discounted 1 time. The third one, 1 2, it will be discounted 2 times. This 100, it will be discounted 3 times. This one 1 2, okay, this is done. And this one, last one, it will be discounted 1 2 3 4. By discounting, I mean the present value. We will calculate the present value by, you know about the present value formula. Present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n. So we will calculate present value of all these annual payments. This 100, we will not calculate present value. Why? Because this is present, this is today, so we will not calculate its present value. Then this 100, so we will calculate its present value by taking 1 year. This 1 2, sorry, this one, yes. Then this one 1 2 3, and this 100 1 2 3 4. Number of years will become 4. So in this way we will calculate the present values of all these. So see here, in ordinary annuity, one time discounting. In annuity due, 0 time discounting. The first payment, for the first payment there will be discounting of 1 time, there will be discounting of 0 times. The second payment, so see, discounting means the present value, we will take 2 years, but here for this we will calculate, see, we will calculate present is this, so we will discount it 1 times. So in this way, all these values in ordinary annuity, there will be 1 more time discounting. Now look at the formula. This is the formula. That's why we multiply this factor with 1 plus I. Now see, what does it mean? Suppose 18 divided by 3. This is suppose ordinary annuity. But in annuity due, we are multiplying it with 3. Okay, this is 3, 3, 3. So here now discounting will be one less time the previous one. Okay, leave it. 6 9s are 54, 9 12. Okay, suppose this is 30 divided by discounting. Suppose it was discounting 3, 3, 3, 3 and 3. We discounted 5 times. Now in annuity due, we are going to multiply it with 3. So discounting will be one less times the previous one. See, this 3 will be cancelled out with this 3. So discounting will be now 4 times. So see, the same thing here. We are multiplying it with 1 plus I. So discounting will become one less time the previous one. Again, look at this. I'm telling you that there will be discounting one less ordinary annuity. See, this is ordinary annuity. In ordinary annuity, suppose we have 30 and discounting was 5 times. So means we will divide it by 3, 3, 3, 3 and 3. Fine. Now in annuity due, the formula will remain same. See, it will be 30 divided by 3, 3, 4 times and 5 times. See, discounting is here is we divide it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we will multiply it with 1 plus I factor, means 3. So see, now discounting becomes this 3 will be cancelled out with this 3. So now discounting is how many times? It will be 4 times. Previously it was 5 times, but now it is we multiply it with 3, we multiply it with 1 plus I, so it becomes what? 3 and 3 will be cancelled out, so it will be now 4 times, means we will divide the whole factors by 4 times. Previously it was 5 times. So this is the difference between these two formulas. So see, in ordinary annuity, future value of annuity, our formula will be R 1 plus I raised to the power n minus 1 and whole will be divided by I. This is future value of annuity. Now present value of annuity. So what is the formula? R 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus I raised to the power n, and this will be divided by I. But if you are calculating NOT due, just add 1 plus I here in future value of NOT due and 1 plus I here in present value of NOT due. We will multiply this formula by 1 plus I, and this formula we will multiply it by 1 plus I. That's it. Inshallah, in the next class we will solve 1-2 questions on this. Okay, have a good time.